joins us in the chair for Smart Arts, our look at the local arts and entertainment scene in Newcastle here on the Central Coast today, with 12:33 joining us as well. And Yianni, speaking about doing Clean Up Australia Day,
yes,
I'm going to make some rubbish art this afternoon. I've got to do it. I've been putting it off for a while, but I've got to do it.
I've done mine.
You've done yours. Tell our Newcastle listeners about that project, because it's quite interesting. It's also our fishbowl featured artist at the moment.
So Judith Price came in, and she trawls the beach around Avoca, looking for bits and pieces of what humans leave, and that's usually wrappings from food, bottle tops, things like that.
Plastic, yeah.
Fishermen's lights. What was that?
Siloon
lights.
Yeah.
So anyway, what she's doing a big project where she's inviting people like you and me to make a work of art on a 10 by 10 canvas, and she's given us a piece of junk that we've got to stick on the canvas and paint.
Well, I've got mine
and
today.
Or print with, or whatever.
I've got mine to do today.
Yeah.
And Judith's even, I was procrastinating, she's a bag of
coloured pencils.
Some mediums here, yes. Dear Scott, some glue and art. Judith says, Dear Scott, some glue and art materials as promised. Thanks for your support, Judith. And I've got to get it done because she's got space booked at the Gosford Regional Gallery.
Yeah. Well, mine's done.
Oh, I feel like the crawler kid at school.
I know. But
Done on Project Miss?
Yeah, I've done mine already. It's just drying. I did it in oil paint.
Oh, did you?
And I cut my Fanta lid into the shape.
That was the rubbish that she found. It was an orange.
Yeah, I actually cut my thumb while I was doing it, so I've bled for this project. and I've stuck that on the canvas, and then I painted the Adelaide off the coast of Avoca, and I called it the Fanta Radar. Picked up some floating rubbish. Moments later, the Adelaide was sunk.
That's tying in some good political commentary as well.
And Adelaide is going to be sunk there, and so it's kind of rubbish, as I was saying. So it's a double whammy.
Yeah, and I think she's been very smart in her selection of one of those Siloon lights. It's used by the rock fishermen who really are teetering on the edge of losing that spot because of their filthy ways. There are so many great young people coming into the sport of fishing, or the recreational pastime of fishing, who are very diligent in cleaning up. But we've got a group of people who are just destroying it for everyone. Discarding line, and these lights float up on the beach by the ton. Plastic bait bags, stinking.
It's a shame.
It's just an absolute shame. So really, I'm very keen to do this project, and I don't know, I'll have some sort of message in there for the people who are yobbos who are destroying our pastime.
What we'll also do is video you doing it, and we'll put it up on our Facebook.
Okay. Oh, there's good stuff on our Facebook too. There's that story we had earlier on Broughton Island. That's up on our Facebook now, and on our 12:33 ABC Afternoons website as well for our Newcastle listeners, and lots of good stuff on our Facebook. And Smart Arts is a recorded project every Friday afternoon as well.
Bit of work in that, but it's well worth it.
Now, we've got a lot on Smart Arts today.
Yes.
We've got literature, we've got visual arts, and we've got music.
Music as well. And we've got a young lady in, Cara Alexis, who's going to talk about you know how it's Women's Week, or what do they call it?
Good on you, Yianni, yeah.
International Women's
It's the 100th International Women's Day.
I know, I'm terrible with things like that. But anyway, she's curated an exhibition. It's going to open tonight at Erina.
Yep.
And Nina Angelos is in to give us I don't know if this will affect our Newcastle people, but it should, because at Carryong there's the Arts Barn, which is available for exhibitions.
That's just a new venue, so the artists around the Hunter, particularly around Lake Macquarie, would be saying, wow, a new art venue, that's good news for us.
And I was up there last Friday night at 90 Hunter Street. There's the university's got a space up there, it's in the old jail. Yeah. And there's a great exhibition on at the moment, but I've got that in What's On.
We'll do the What's On, and then we'll go to our author.
And as I was saying, last Friday I went to Newcastle to see an exhibition in the old jail, and it's called Corporate Cells. It's a very clever exhibition by Gillian Gates. It's about how the corporate world imprisons you into believing there is wonder and greatness in that life, but there isn't really. So it's really worth a look. There's some great metaphors between pinstripe and cells, but it's on for a couple of weeks. Have a look at that at 90 Hunter Street, Newcastle. That's the old jail, and it's really good to have a look around at this little area where the prisoners walk around. And I don't like the toilets without doors. If I went to jail, I would be in big trouble because I wouldn't be able to go to the toilet.
Did 10 years
and
of hard labour.
It would be very hard for me. One day I'm going to drive this whole thing and drive you all crazy.